everybody. Clay Pike here, the Jupiter Farmer, and we gotta get some kind of system here because looking back and forth is just not happening. But so wanted to give you a shot of the neem oil. Okay, this is what we applied last week to the garden, and you take like 2 tablespoons. I just get a little tablespoon measuring device, 2 tablespoons, and some Bronner's soap. It's organic cleaning soap. It's citrus, and a couple tablespoons of that. Mix it in a pump sprayer, and it works wonders. We'll go ahead and get a shot here and show you guys what's going on. These are broccolis. They definitely need to come out of the container. And so today's video is going to be on why you want to start them in containers versus in the ground. And the short and sweet answer is you allow the seedlings to get some good root system so that when you plant them, you know, they're not so shallow rooted that the soil dries out and it kills, you know, it makes them struggle. Underneath the shade cloth with the store-bought soil is the key because it just helps them get established a lot better. So one of the reasons why you want to start too is because it motivates the hell out of you to get those damn things in the ground. These things have been in these pots now. Today is October the 3rd, and some of these plants, let's see here. This is how I do it. I put it on a little piece of paper, and September the 7th. So we're looking at a month. This thing, practically almost a month. These have been in these containers, and they're super healthy. See there? I'll go ahead and bring it over here so you can see how nice these things are. But you know, these broccolis could probably survive a little bit longer in the containers. They're still not pot bound. We'll go ahead and take a quick look. I'm gonna set this GoPro down for a minute, and we'll go ahead and take a look and see how bad the root system is on this. I tell you what really needs to go in the ground are the squash and the tomatoes, but that's what we're gonna be planning out this weekend. Let's take a look at this broccoli. See, that's not too terrible. This thing could probably go another week, and more than likely will, because we're gonna have to address the broccolis. But anyway, that really, not the broccolis, the tomatoes, cucumbers, and the squash. So the squash got eaten up pretty good. This is from last week, and you see the new foliage coming out. It's fairly pest free. Like this is new foliage, and the tomatoes, the cucumbers, little bit of very little destruction on the new foliage. So that neem oil works really well. But let's go ahead and grab one of the squash and one of the cucumber, and let's walk over here so we can take a look at the root systems on these. And I tell you, it motivates you guys. You put a lot of work into getting these started from seed, and then you don't do nothing. You got to put them in the ground. So you can see, you know, you still have to weed these pots a little bit, but let's take a look at this guy here. Oh yeah, definitely needs to go in the ground. So what you do is you take and you know, it allows you to till the bed, you know, build the bed up, have a fresh, weed-free bed to start these already established plants in. That's not too terrible right there. So let's take one quick more look at the tomatoes. These are beautiful from seed. These are September 7th, so they're not quite a month, but you can see the roots when they come out of the base of this thing. You actually can bury these a little deep too. So But yeah, so that's not terrible. But that's a nice healthy plant. And a couple weeks ago, we did a little experiment to see how much faster the shade cloth, the shade house will protect the soil and maybe give your plants a head start. So let's go ahead and do a comparison real quick. We'll pull this tray out from underneath the shade here, and we'll set it down right here on this bench, and we'll go over here and get the test tray that we had in the full sun, and we can see what the significant amount of difference is. I mean, and as time goes on, I think they'll obviously blow away. But you know, things stretch in the sun, but I don't think these are actually stretched. I just think they're just a lot more healthier. The color, everything about them. So let's go ahead and take a quick look. Here in the shade, in the full sun. So 2 weeks of full sun. I would say that probably, you know, some of these basically didn't hardly move at all. That guy right there, probably not a whole lot of movement from that heat of the day. So if you want to get an early start, definitely, not all varieties, but definitely on the tomatoes. You want to put them out in there. Sorry about that, guys. You're getting motion sickness, I'm sure. But anyway, Clay Pike, the Jupiter Farmer. Thanks, guys, for tuning in.